Okay, so today in this video, we are talking about my favorite topic of all time. It's called thinking about thinking. Now, why this is a very important for you before you thought like, I'm already doing the thinking. I do not need any help with thinking. Let me pause you right there. Every decision you make, every knowledge you have learned, every action that you take, or every result that you get, they all depend on how you think about it. Even the knowledge that you have or experience that you have go through the process of your thinking before it can be used for anything. And it's like, you ask the fish, like, so how's the water today? And the fish is like, what's water? So every day, even when you're listening to this video, your brain is doing a very important process called thinking. It's taking in the information, it's checking it with what it already knows, and putting it and processing it and judging it or making action items around it. Could be anything, right? The main thing is that the quality of results that you're going to get this year or next 10 years will depend on the quality of actions that you're going to take. And the quality of actions you're going to take depends on your thought process, the quality of your thinking. And the quality of your thinking depends on the quality of information you consume, but not necessarily is limited by it. That's a very important thing. People think if I'm consuming the right information, my thinking must get better. That's not usually the case. And that's why thinking about upgrading your thinking is a very important topic. Because no matter what you learn in your life or what you have learned, if you cannot think through and convert into an action item or a right action or right decision, you will not get the result. So thinking is one of those skills that once you improve that, everything else improves. The results you're getting, the actions you're doing, how much leveraged you are, investments, everything else, because you are able to make much more higher quality decisions and you're much more able to understand what's going on. So, coming down to the topic, how does one improve one's thinking? Right? Now, I will not bore you with the bullshit of conscious, subconscious, and all that garbage. There's a very good book which sits at the bottom of our thinking, which is Thinking Fast and Slow. The guy is Nobel Prize winner, and it was a very good revolutionary piece he wrote a couple of decades ago, right? And he divided the kind of thinking into like system 1 thinking and system 2 thinking. Now, these two modes of thinking are very important to be aware of, because when you are system 1 thinking, you do not want to make system 2 decision. And when you are in system 2 thinking, you don't want to make system 1 decision. So the first job of thinking is to know which one decision I'm dealing with, right? What kind of process I need to use, system 1 or system 2. And system 1 and system 2 are like, the system 1 is like GPT-4o mini. So it's fast, it's efficient, it takes less brain power, it can do a lot of things simultaneously, and it can done. It's very fast, and it's the common thing that we are using to even listen to the video, right? So that's like system 1. Like every day you're driving the car, you are making decisions, you are maybe cooking or eating or going to the gym. You're not really using system 2 thinking. What you're using is that autonomous mode, which knows the algorithm, how to do it, and just executes. It's a fast executioner, right? System 1. The problem with system 1 is it's also very judgmental, right? Super racist, and can easily be anchored, is prone to make quick rash judgments, and can get into confirmation bias heavily. And So for that decisions, so if the decision is so first you gotta do like is system one required or system two required? If you gotta make type A or type B decision, type A means like decision which are reversible, like should I eat the ice cream or not, right? It has low consequences. Or should I change the color of walls to blue, right? It's also a reversible decision. Should I have a baby or not? That's a type B decision. It's irreversible. You cannot have baby and then put the baby back. That's impossible. So you also most of the type B decision should be taken with system 2, which is very slow, lazy, and thoughtful. This is where you take a step back, you use pen and paper. You either do structured analysis with maybe weighted ranking, or you use one of the structured analysis techniques, or you go about mapping out what the system is, what are the interconnections between the elements of systems are, and how this one decision connects with different various scenarios. And you do hardcore critical thinking, and that's your system 2. And you always want to use system 2 thinking on type B decisions, which are irreversible. Should we move into new office location, right? Should we add another service to our practice, right? Should we employ this AI strategy, or should we wait and see how everybody else does it until we are sure that this is going to stick around, right? So this is a lot of like system 2 thinking decisions, and you can use various tools to do effective system 2 thinking. The best one is pen and paper, or you can use Google Docs or Sheets to do weighted ranking or sorting. Just organizing the data, then structuring the data, mapping out what elements are important to you, and then weighing the options, maybe using pros and cons list as well. Hedging against the biases that you have, like anchoring bias, confirmation bias, paying over attention to the negatives, and just mapping them out with the like what's the worst case scenario could be, right? And really just doing hardcore critical thinking in the type B decisions especially. And if you really want to get started with how can I improve this thinking, I think Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman is a really, really good book. And you have to keep in mind that like any improvement that you make in thinking is going to have a compounding effect on your results that you're going to get, right? And so don't think of that as a hobby or anything. Working on your thinking, becoming more self-aware, have a lot more measurable effects on the results that you're going to get. And the way I put it is that there are 4 ways to improve thinking. Number 1 is being aware of system 1 and system 2. Number 2 is being aware of your cognitive biases and heuristics, especially common ones, right? And then the one which you already have. And third one is understanding the system thinking, like everything is interconnected to everything, and just understanding how systems work, how one thing in system changes, how the entire system changes. It really helps in investments. It really helps in understanding ads, marketing, advertising landscape, innovations, disruptions, and predict a little bit about how the future is going to adapt. Fourth and last one would be just getting yourself, briefly updated with the common structured analysis techniques. That is going to have techniques like weighted ranking. That's a really, really good one, weighted ranking. Pros and cons list, worst case scenarios, 5 times why. These are 5 very common and very popular structured analysis. Or my favorite one is inversion, just thinking the opposite. And that gives you a very, very accurate picture of the reality. And just having these, understanding these ways, like, yeah, and just I'm at this level, then I'm going to go to next level, is going to have a very, very positive compounding effect on the quality of decisions that you're going to make and the quality of actions that you are going to take. And when you take high quality actions, you take high quality decisions, obviously you're going to get higher quality results. And with that, thank you.